good morning. This is Sarah Jeff from Close to the Earth IT Services at Apple Green Tech in the Apple Certified Apple Consultants Network. I tried to start this broadcast a couple of times, but I had to stop because I had client calls. So I'll get an alert when a client is trying to call me, and it comes through on my cell phone. So if someone rings the work phone, I'll get a heads up and wrap this up. But it was pretty exciting because I've been giving out my my other cell phone number for a while now, and I haven't gotten any calls. But I finally got a call. So thank you to this person that called from the 213 phone number. I was like, I don't know, it's just kind of exciting. So I just wanted to talk about some tech things and take any kind of FaceTime calls. 805-816-3792 is the number if you have any questions about Mac or if you need some tech help. I'm going to make myself available for some questions and hey, help you out if you need help. Call 805-816-3792 on FaceTime, and you can text that number too. So if somebody needs help, we're going to be able to work together. So that's pretty sweet. I have been reading the tech news lately, and I've discovered, I've kind of like on this, I have this goal to learn some new things and to challenge myself and get myself into like a frustration space, because I know that the more that I make myself completely like frustrated with new things and feel like an idiot, that's going to be something good and constructive. In fact, I'm going to turn my camera around to my screen, and you can see the level of mistakes that I've been making here. Here you'll see my social live broadcaster. This is my BFF, my software BFF right now. I love this app. It's got all my Facebook live. I'm going live on YouTube, Twitter, and Periscope. It's just really cool. All right, so more about that. Oh, whoa, okay, I made it really big. So look at all my mistakes. Look at all this red. Okay, command not found, command not found, command not found. Okay, well, guess what? That's how you learn. And your code will break. It breaks. It's meant to break. You're making something out of nothing. Start with nothing, and you can end up with something cool. You got to be willing to take the risk to just go red, 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 mistake, 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 because you'll have a bunch of mistakes. It's okay. This is part of the deal. Make mistakes. Break your code. You will break it. It's part of the coding process. Here I have some terminal commands. I'm trying to challenge myself to set up OS X server, which only costs $20, by the way. So in my evening tutorials, I've been going to Todd Olthoff's site, and this is pretty boring actually, so I'm going to turn it around. I'm not saying it's so exciting to look at me per se. I'm just saying I don't really have anything to show on the screen, so we'll just turn it around. ToddOlthoff.com. That's a site that, this guy's really brilliant. I don't know what he does in life. I guess he sets up servers. I don't know if he's in the Apple Consultants Network or what, but he is really good with Mac. And, I'd like to learn more about what he does, actually. I follow him on YouTube, so I only see his YouTube videos. He doesn't seem to be super active on Twitter either, so I don't know. He's just a super genius guy. So follow him, Todd Olthoff. Olthoff spelled O-L-T-O-F-F. Yeah, he's just a really, really bright dude, and he will take your computer with these tutorials. He can teach you how to do so many new things, including setting up OS X server, which is only $20. And I went through the tutorial yesterday and discovered how to use OS 10 server for updates, for like software updates. So that if you have multiple devices like I do, Brian and I have a bunch of different, we have a bunch of different stuff, really. Like a bunch of different devices, computers and phones and iPads and stuff that we need. So just having that server, what it's going to do is going to alleviate the need to download updates all the time, which takes a lot of time. The downloads lately have been big. They've been over 1 to 5 gigabytes for updates. So also I learned to set up Time Machine backups wirelessly. So all my Time Machine backups for my computers are happening wirelessly. And Brian can use it too with his PC. So I didn't know that yesterday, and it was frustrating. It was frustrating setting it up. And I felt all kinds of stupid because here I am, a certified computer expert, and there's stuff that I don't know. And you know what? That is going to happen all day long unless I get into a position where I'm so frustrated that I feel absolutely stupid. I'm not going to be challenging myself to grow. So yeah, I've got lots of experience. I've got old tech experience. I've got professional audio experience, production experience. I've been on film sets, television, and you know, things change all the time. The only thing that's going to be constant is change. We've got to have enough ego to think like, yeah, I'm going to step up to this challenge. But not enough ego to say, wow, I know it all. I don't need to learn anymore. Because I started this IT practice fixing computers full-time 4 years ago. And within 4 years, so much has changed. A real game changer was non-upgradable Macs. I mean, upgrading Macs was such a big part of my practice. Upgrading RAM, putting a new hard drive in. I could do that all day. There were days where, there were weeks where that was my job for the week. Putting a new hard drive in, upgrading the RAM, optimizing the system. System optimizations were like my bread and butter for the first year. And that's gone. So I had to learn to do new things. And what I learned to do is what's known as managed services, which I love doing now because I prevent computer problems. So every month I have clients who signed up for a service that I invented. I should say I curated this service because I took a bunch of existing services that I knew would help clients and had bundled them together into one membership where people can have support and prevent problems before they even happen. So that's an accomplishment. If I was not challenged to grow, I wouldn't have done that, that's for sure. So I want to see if there are any comments here. I can't tell. That's why I gave out this phone number. I would love to be able to help someone if you want to FaceTime. Let me go to this live streaming section. Come on, buddy. Come on. She's spinning around. And live chat. So let's see. Let's see if we have any live chat requests. Okay. Pop out. Yeah, you know, learning new things is really super important. We all know that consciously, I guess consciously or unconsciously. You want to go outside? Want to go outside? Okay, stand by. I am going to let the dog outside. Okay. That's Maitso. Her full name is Maitso Chi, the big red wolf. Okay, Facebook. What you got here? Have any comments? No. I also installed a new app on my iPad called Libby for libraries to search library books, and it works with Overdrive. I was hoping that it would be an Overdrive substitute, which I've been reading it is, but again, it's my first day launching it. I don't know how to use it. So it's nice to not know. It's nice to have like mysteries in life. You're always going to learn and grow, especially with software. Stuff's going to change. Hello, ant. There's an ant on me. Who was? I kind of like put him on the ground. Yeah, okay. So no updates here. And I've got no plan. So I guess I'm just going live to go live, really. Anything here? I'm just gonna check. Just gonna check Periscope, see if there are any comments. It's gotta be an easier way to do this. Oh, okay. So my other favorite app lately is Beam. Oh, it's so great. BEME. Casey Neistat sold Beam. He developed it with a team and sold it to CNN, and it's just so cool. It's so cool. It's like people's reactions to news. It's like 15 seconds of clips, selfie clips basically, of people reacting to news, and it's so interesting. So that's super cool. But yeah, if you rely on the knowledge that you have today without challenging yourself, yeah, it's not going to work out. I'm just at a loss, really. So I've not got a whole lot to say, I guess. Yep. So later on today, what I'm gonna do is go through Mac OS High Sierra server again. We left off on the 6th video. Now we're going for the 7th video, which will be like some server configuration. So by the end of 12 videos, and the videos are like 10 minutes long, you can set up your server. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's free to install a copy of WordPress on a server. And I was able to create a network attached storage drive. So usually those are very expensive. This cost ultimately $20, but I got the software from Apple promotionally because we get to preview software that comes out and use it, so that Apple supports us to know how to use everything. So we get trained on every product that Apple puts out, and we have to certify these intense certifications. I'm working on one right now. It's a generic network certification that I've kind of never even thought about getting, CompTIA Network Plus. So it's basically a certification to know everything about the internet and like internal networking. So it's overwhelming. Hang on a sec, letting the dog back in. Are you coming back in? Oh, I know what you want to do. Oh yeah, I know. She wants to go on a WALK. So the waves are huge today. I'm not going to go surfing because it's like 8 to 12 feet. And that's just a little too rich for my blood around here. So there aren't any great surf spots that hold a big wave except for, well, I would say, when it's really big, I guess C Street. But that's above my skill level, and I don't mess with the ocean. When there are huge waves, 12-foot wave in our neighborhood it's pretty big. That's a powerful wave. I like to surf when it's like 4 to 6 feet. That's my favorite. But since it's bigger than that, it's a lot more powerful than that. I think I might just take my camera out and go take some pictures of maybe other people who have decided to brave the waters. But I don't know how many surfers there will be. Even on the camera in the main spot that takes a big wave really well, C Street, there were just like 3 or 4 people surfing there, and the tide is really high. So that is what's new this morning. I guess I don't have that much to say, but later on I will, because today I've got a very slow-moving schedule. I don't have any set up appointments. Something will probably happen, but what that will give me a chance to do is to train. And so later on, I'm going to do section 7 of setting up a server with Mac OS High Sierra server. And I think it will be pretty exciting. I know it will be, because it's time to learn something new. And let's see if there's kind of a preview here. Let me just open up a new tab and go to Todd Olthoff to see what's up. Oh, here it is. Todd Olthoff. So what is in section 7? We're going to take a look at here. Hang on a sec, just taking a look. Just taking a look here. Oh. Access shares remotely on. So let's take a look at the About section. All right. In this screencast tutorial, I cover another way to get around the issues that many have with WebDAV being removed from the server app. Many are still having issues with WebDAV, so I thought I would put together another workaround to gain access to your shares on iOS. So basically, iOS devices. So you can actually use OS X server to access all of the information from on your computer that are on your mobile devices. So your phone, all your photos, videos, anything that's being shared with iOS, you can share it with what's known as WebDAV, even if you have multiple devices, iBooks, voice records, photos, videos, even text messages, email. You probably wouldn't have email accounts included in that mix because you can access them from other places. But yeah, it's pretty powerful. So that's in section 7 to work around with WebDAV and get that working. That's why I was trying to set up WebDAV last night, and that's why I have all these red incorrect error marks on my terminal command space. So apparently I wasn't doing it wrong, but I went into a shame spiral anyway, thinking like, I don't know how to do this, it's so simple, it's on YouTube, and he's like saying what to do, and I'm doing it wrong, and I was going into a whole cuckoo bird over this, and it turns out I could have just gone to the next video and realized other people were having that problem too. So we'll cover, tonight we're going to go for 7 and 8, so part 7 and part 8 of setting up the server. How to set up network home folders that are stored on the server, and file sharing. So you can use your Mac OS server as like a file sharing server, and you can also set up a virtual private network where you're tunneling into your computer from elsewhere. So yeah, it's going to be a mystery. It's going to be a mystery, and we'll learn a lot together. Cool in the gang. So I guess that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching this. I really do. I really want to learn with you. I want to help you, get you on track. You can see there aren't any commercials on this channel. I've like taken away the ads, so you should not see any ads on this. The only ad that I'm going to be presenting to you is our ads for my stuff for my sponsors. And I probably did that in the description. I have Nord VPN. I've got a link for you to click and you can get 30% off. So for 2 years with NordVPN, you can get a discount. It's 2 years, it's $79, and it will make your computer and your internet networking so much safer. And that's it. That was your very painless commercial. Not bad, right? So stick with me and we'll learn a lot of things